2 weeks of protest over wealth redistribution bills has propelled Ecuadorian President Rafael Correa to call for a national debate in the hopes of reaching a consensus. Violence was registered at the protests, and the threat of further destabilization prompted President Correa to temporarily suspend the inheritance tax bill and law for capital gains. The results of these discussions will be evaluated on September 15th.
We are opening a national debate about what type of country we want to have. There are two models that are being disputed that we need to see. A model where people agree that a few families should accumulate a lot of wealth, but maybe also we see a lot of Ecuadorians who want to work towards a more just society.
Pro-government demonstrators, as well as various social movements and political parties, have welcomed the idea of a national debate and are organizing neighborhood door-to-door campaigns and forums to further discuss these bills and the state of the nation.
We have decided to join the national dialogue, but we believe this dialogue should not be focused on the two laws, but we believe that the citizens' revolution has to assume a new historic moment. We need to make the dialogue into an evaluation of what the citizens' revolution is and the advances it has had.
The Chambers of Commerce of Quito and Guayaquil and various members of the business sector have said that they will not participate in the national debate. Instead of engaging in debate, they have said that they want the wealth redistribution bills eliminated from discussion.
Thanks to my family and my children who have worked together, the effort we put in when we invested in this business, and what we have today is due to the daily effort my family makes to strengthen the company, because this is a family business. So I think that they should be able to share among themselves the inheritance. They are the ones that deserve it, not other people who have not worked.
While some sectors have expressed their willingness to debate the wealth redistribution bills, the opposition has remained firm that they will not enter into discussion and will continue protesting the measures until they are permanently discarded. Liz Sherfias, Telesur, Ecuador.
According to the Argentine Society of Pediatrics, every 3 hours, a girl between the ages of 10 and 14 gives birth in Argentina. A law sanctioned in 2006 made comprehensive sex education compulsory at all levels of schooling.
The idea of it being comprehensive is based on the need of ending these stereotypes and breaking down what was commonly thought with everything related to sex education in general.
As part of Argentina's push for sex education, the Ministry of Education's award-winning television channel for children, Paca Paca, has introduced a series of special episodes of its most popular cartoon character, Samba, talking about the delicate topic to children.
For this, we have selected our TV network's most emblematic character, which is Zamba, knowing that this will ensure a direct line with kids, because what we want to achieve through these episodes is to offer information to kids, which is the essence of a comprehensive sex education.
Paca Paca General Coordinator Facundo Agrelo says that the battle to put an end to early pregnancy and gender violence are a part of the cultural values that must be transmitted through education in the early years of childhood.
Uy, qué difícil. Con esta niña mejor. ¿Qué pasó? A ver, pechos.
¡Correcto! Estos dos micros que pensamos.
These episodes which we have produced for our screens can also be used in the classroom. They can be used at home by parents, and especially now with gender violence and feminicides being a central issue. This demonstrates that we must start working from the early years of childhood if we want to defeat these tremendous social problems.
Argentina's Ministry of Education continues to explore new platforms to extend comprehensive sex education as far and wide as possible, producing new, modern resources designed to benefit parents and teachers in a collective struggle for a better, more informed society in the future. Leo Politeguti, Telesur, Buenos Aires.
In the Honduran capital of Tegucigalpa, Friday, thousands protested against corruption by the U.S.-backed government of Juan Orlando Hernandez. This is the second massive demonstration since the local media revealed that some $350 million had been embezzled from the Honduran Institute of Social Security. With some of the money allegedly going to the ruling national parties for its electoral campaign, Vice President of the National Congress, Lena Gutierrez, is the latest official to be called to a tribunal for her alleged participation in the scheme, while President Hernandez recently acknowledged having received checks relating to the embezzled monies. Demonstrations continue in Charleston, South Carolina after 9 African Americans were murdered by a white male at the iconic Emmanuel Am Church on Wednesday. On Friday, the suspect Dylan Roof attended court to face counts of murder. The judge, who has since been recused, caused furor when he spoke before the arraignment and said Roof's family were also victims. Roofs reportedly sat for 1 hour of the Bible study class in the church before killing 9 churchgoers. According to his blog, the 21-year-old had planned the murders and was motivated by white supremacist ideology. In Germany, around 100 people were arrested after clashes between anti-fascist activists and far-right nationalists in Frankfurt. An estimated 5,000 anti-racist protesters gathered to confront the demonstrators led by the right-wing Freedom Party leader, Michael Stusenberger, which reports say was attended by some 400 people. Scuffles also broke out between riot police and activists on both sides. Greek Prime Minister Alexis Tsipras convened a full cabinet meeting to discuss concessions the government may present at an emergency Eurozone summit this Monday. For weeks, there has been speculation about a possible Greek exit from the Eurozone. Both lenders and the Syriza government began hardening positions last week. Greece's left-wing government promised to offer concessions in order to unlock billions of euros in funds and stay off default, but have repeatedly refused demands by European lenders to cut wages and pensions. Athens is due to issue another payment to lenders at the end of the month, and analysts say it may have to impose capital control within days unless a breakthrough is made on Monday's summit.
It's been 5 years now that they've been saying tomorrow is critical. That is what they keep telling us. Tomorrow is critical, tomorrow is critical, tomorrow we won't get paid. Next month, you won't get your pension. That is what we keep hearing. So somewhere along the line, we got used to it. Basically, I feel optimistic that at some point this strangulation of the Greek people will come to an end.
Celebrations around the world are marking the summer solstice, and thousands turned up to England's mysterious Stonehenge monument for festivities. Police say around 2,300 people turned up at the ancient site in Wiltshire for sunrise. The Druid pagan religion order believes Stonehenge was a sanctuary of spiritualism more than 2,000 years ago. Tourists and spiritualists flock to the site, especially for the longest day of the year.